Today I want to share the easiest cake in this universe, and it's very delicious. I decided to put all the measurement things in the info box. We will need 125 milliliters of milk, 250 grams of flour, 300 grams of sugar, but I always use a little less, 5 eggs, 120 grams of butter. This pudding thing, I don't know how you call it, but it's a powder to make pudding with, baking powder, and of course some applesauce. So first you want to place the sugar into a bowl and crack your eggs into it. So if you can't crack an egg with a knife like I do, that's totally fine. There are certain people that can only crack it on the bowl, which I totally can. So just do what you can do. So that's the last one. And now you want to mix it so it gets really nice and fluffy. I speed it up just so it's not as boring, because this really takes some time. So this is the consistency you should have. Now take the flour and add the pudding powder. And then the baking powder. And mix that together a little bit. And now add that to your egg and sugar mixture. So I like to do that little by little, and I will speed it up again so it's not that boring, and you can see what I did. It's still a little bit boring, isn't it? So when it gets a little bit too thick, you can add your milk into it. So I like to just mix it a little bit more careful now, because it is more watery and it can go all over the place. So then you want to add all the leftover flour into it and mix it. Now you want to melt the butter, and remember that you don't need a lot of heat for that. So just, get some smaller pieces and just a tiny little bit of heat, and it will melt in a few minutes. Like that. And that's it. So we want to add this into your bowl as well and mix it again. Then you want to take your baking sheet with some baking paper and place this dough on top. Do you say dough? And then you want to distribute it evenly. Now you want to bake that for 10 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. And after these 10 minutes, you want to add the applesauce on top and distribute it. So if you don't like that, you don't have to add the applesauce. It's a really nice cake if you just add some Nutella or whatever you want. And the cake should still be a little bit liquid, so it just mixes up a little bit. And it gets really, really yummy. So now you want to bake it for at least another 10 minutes, but really up to 20 minutes more. It really depends on your oven. And now I hope you enjoy.